from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the expansion-era Boomers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
Into the box, Joe Morgan pitches high, the throw, and he is in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Henderson stands at second with no outs. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Sale is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And they'll just tag him here for the out. Here now the 2-2. This is flared out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. And with that, here's how the visiting expansion-era Boomers are lining up. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he falls behind 0-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. So striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox, the right fielder.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Backhanded. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back-to-back. Into the box, Reggie Jackson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. The pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 8.
Standing in, Willie Stargell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped up. Devers is calling for it, and the inning is over. First pitch of the at-bat on
Leading
its
off
way.
for the Red Sox.
Now a bit of a hanger,
The left
but it's
fielder,
laid off and called a
Andrew
strike.
Oh, he thanks his
Benintendi.
lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up
The
today.
first baseman.
And when you talk about
Mick.
third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Christian.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Eddie Murray.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Bradley is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting
Boy,
eighth,
sometimes they say
the
you hit it
shortstop,
hard and good things will happen.
Robin.
Well, that's not the case
Yeah.
right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Robin Yount, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And there are two away now. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Two away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
leading off for the Red Sox.
Hit out towards second.
The second
To his
baseman,
left, Morgan.
Justin
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. At the plate,
Batting
Jackie
ninth,
Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. Two away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to
Now
watch
batting,
him go
right
about his
fielder.
business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Morgan comes up with it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. At the plate, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder.
First
Number
pitch on its
24.
way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in,
Second
Joe
base.
Morgan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Rafael.
Now the 1-0
Devers.
is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it bangs off the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw.
On it falls as he can't make the play. And not in time as the run scores.
set for the
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The left fielder.
Starts him out with a
Andrew.
slider for a strike.
Benintendi.
Martinez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
When it left his bat, I thought it might
Now
curve
batting,
foul, but
first
he
baseman,
manages to squeak it just
Nick
inside the right field line for a
Orland.
well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Stargell gloves it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Schmidt takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter number
Striding in
50.
for Boston,
Second
Dustin
baseman,
Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0.
Leading off, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mike Schmidt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in strides the familiar waddle of Pops. Willie Stargell. And the pitch. Line toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Eddie.
Well, he definitely
Murray.
puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Eddie Murray, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Junior.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. Griffey Jr. patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the
right
inning.
fielder.
Thought he might be on
Mookie.
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Betts is going to turn for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big
Now
moment
batting,
in this game.
the third
If his
baseman,
teammates can pick him up and
Rafael
drive him in now, that might be
Devers.
all they need to get the W here.
A man at second with one down, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that's the second out.
The batter,
Here's Xander
number 2.
Bogaerts now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit
Xander.
surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. In now, Robin Yount. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 8. Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Carter. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty. One man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once
Number
again,
24.
Ricky Henderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's off the Green Monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D.
Leading off
Martinez.
for the
He'll lead
Red
it off
Sox,
as we start the home
the
sixth.
designated hitter,
There's a swing and a
J.D.
missile sent out to center field. Griffey Jr.
Martinez.
is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first
Benintendi.
offering. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do.
Now batting, first baseman, Nick Moreland.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Gossage is ready. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men. Ready for another chance, Ken Griffey Jr. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Popped him up. Devers over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third base,
Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as there woes. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Pedroia.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Morgan from shallow right. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.